sound effects. What? No, that's right. That's not me at all. I was talking about RoadReality. If you want to see awesomeness, you go see him. If you want to see old school, lazy, I record as I ride and throw it up on the internet, that's me. Yeah. It's about as effortless as possible. I have too many other things going on in my life. Technically, I'm still working. I've transitioned to what they call online presence for the next 46 minutes. I wonder if this light will ever change. I don't think so. I think I will be here for another 2 birthdays. Anyway, so that earlier comment I made about the slick video editing and all that, I don't discount anyone for doing it. Some people love it more than others, and so I say more power to you. Same thing with anything in life. You know, there are those who are consummate artists at it, and then those of us who are just kind of macaroni picturing it through the world. That would be me. Oh, but it's nice. It is so nice to ride. I put my windshield up so you don't have to hear the noise. What's going on with that person? Oh, I guess it's a red light for them. Mikey doesn't know how the road works. Anyway, one nice thing about being on the bike as opposed to being in the truck is when I take off from a light, ain't nobody up my butt at no time, no way. I gotta love that. You know, one thing I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's my disdain for the commodification of motovlogs or video making on YouTube. Look at this line of traffic. I ain't waiting in that line of traffic. I'm going down here. Damn it. That's what I'm doing. And I was thinking maybe I'll make a U-turn right over here, go circumvent it, but nah, I'm on the bike. Why would I want to go home any faster? So, you see, back in my day, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, when you made videos on YouTube, you could not make money at all. There was no ad revenue, there was no Patreon, none of that. There were, as far as I knew, no sponsorships of any kind back in 2006, 2007. People made videos. That was a new thing, and the technology was really limited. If you look at the old videos from 2006, 7, 8, you can see the video quality is pretty low because that's what the technology was. And people were doing this kind of in a pioneering spirit. You know, I'm making videos because I can, and I'm putting them up on YouTube because I can. And that's what you did. You had fun doing it. And if you happen to make friends along the way, all the better. And I did that. I made a lot of friends. Even one all the way out in Germany. Stefan. He was riding his Road King. I had a Road King just like his. And he come over here, and we rode the Blue Ridge Parkway all the way down. We did, went down to Deals Gap, did the Tail of the Dragon. Had a marvelous time. He rented an Ultra, I think that was 2008. No, 2009. We camped out. I mean, we had a great time. And then I met, 2010, I met Moose. Well, I don't know if I met him in person. I can't remember when I met Moose, but I met Moose and it was all over. I had found my man. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but whenever I do a motorcycle trip, it's basically with Moose. It used to be with Harley Trek too, but Mark has since I don't know what he's done lately. I haven't been in touch with him in a couple of years at this point, I think. I believe he did comment on a video, I think after I broke my leg maybe in October of 21. I'm not sure anymore, but I hope he's okay. I want him to be well, and I want him to still be happy in riding. And if he makes his way back to, you know, riding with us, with me, cool. And I've made tons of other friends over the years, lost a few. I was friendly with, and we talked quite a bit. Bilma, he's gone now. Not from a motorcycle accident, just he passed. There was this guy named Iceman. He used to be on live video. He's gone. He didn't make it past his return to the United States from Korea. Guy turned left in front of him, and that was it. He was done. And others. Robert Robb, poor guy. He had pancreatic cancer, I think, and that was the end of him. If I keep thinking, I'm sure I can think of others. Oh, Sven Gali, Stephen Love. I think he killed himself. He was out in England. He was really popular back in the day. And he had the cutting-edge technology camera back then, too. It's a damn shame. And I'm still friends with people that I was friends with way back then. So Smyrna Cowboy, Suburban Rider. Although I haven't seen Chuck in a while because I'm not on Facebook anymore. But I hope Chuck's doing okay. And I still stay in contact with Harley Day Rider and Bodine 52, Orvis, Colin, Bronco Ride. So I still talk with other people that I'm friends with from the motovlogging community, and I'm very happy about that. So that was basically the main benefit of making videos on YouTube in those days. And there wasn't really the technology or the desire to make anything, extravagant, because it didn't exist. But over time, with ad revenue and sponsorships, people started catering their videos to an audience that they would hope would garner views and then money. And so a lot of list videos came up, or tutorial videos, how to change your saddlebags, or how to grab your own nutsack, whatever. There are all kinds of different things that, right now, there are all kinds of things that people put out there with the hope, if not the intent, to make some money at it, or make a living, maybe become famous and rich. And I laugh because I'm thinking about myself, like, no, that's not my goal at all. I make these videos so that when I get older, I can look back. Oh, I remember when I used to ride over there. I remember that day Moose slid out. That was a rough day. He almost crashed that day. Or the day I broke my leg, and then the other day I broke my other leg. All kinds of memories here. This has kind of become my journal, my diary of sorts. And maybe, just maybe, someday, anthropologists from 100 years, 200 years, even farther in the future, will be rummaging through the old digital files, if it's still possible to do that at that time. And my story will be very interesting to them, because their lives will be so different, if they even exist. You never know. We might go teats up tomorrow, right? Nuclear war or whatever. Global warming. We'll all melt. But if there is a future, and if that future has the ability to see all this stuff, maybe somebody somewhere will write a paper about me. Well, you probably won't be writing papers then. Somebody will think a presentation about me, and it'll magically appear. And I'll say, this is what it was like to live in 2000 blah-de-blah. And ride one of these things, and before everybody became part robot. Anyway, I basically do it for selfish reasons. I like watching them again. It's not like I'm sitting there with a big bottle of lotion every night going, oh, let me get my jollies on this. No. But I do enjoy reliving the memories. And so that's what it's there for. I don't fault anybody for trying to make money at it. Go right ahead. But I think what I do fault, what I do not accept, is anyone who thinks that in order to be on YouTube, you have to make quote-unquote content for an audience, and your content should be professional, look professional and polished. No, I don't agree with that. There are all kinds of people in the world, and there are all kinds of people on YouTubes, and some of them are professional and polished, and some of them are slovenly like me. And that's perfectly fine. Either way you want to go. Horsepower. So people might criticize, oh, you know, that video looked like crap. He's got this side of the helmet thing. Yeah, because my GoPro isn't really working that well right now. I haven't really had the time or the inclination to do anything about it. This thing here, the old standby, the Sena, it seems to work, so I'm using it. If you don't like it, oh well. It's not everybody's cuppa. Oh, hi, Bandit Nev. Just made myself thinking of you with the cuppa. Not a fair weather rider by any stretch. So there's that. So, what else? Time grows short here on the motorcycle as I ride home. Oh, the other day somebody made a comment. I don't know if they were doing it tongue-in-cheek or not, but they said, "You have a filthy mouth," on a video I made where I changed out a light on my Toyota Tacoma. And at the end of the video, I used a bad word. And so if they were joking or not joking, I just said, well, you're F&A right. Of course, I used the real word. And if anybody doesn't like it, they can F the F off. Go all the way to the end of F off and then keep on Fing off until you reach the other side of the planet. And just keep going and make rings around it, big effing rings. So hopefully they were joking and they saw my reply as just another level of elevation of the joke. Speaking of joking, a colleague of mine, he was having lunch in the office the other day, and I noticed that it looked kind of weird. So I said, "What's that?" He said, "Oh, it's quinoa." I said, "Oh, joy. And what's on top of it?" And he had some kind of like barley or something on top of it. And I said, "So what do you do for an encore? Go bowling and then hang yourself?" He almost pissed himself. He laughed so hard. So that is the most boring meal I've ever seen. My taste buds just fell out of my mouth and died looking at that. That's the kind of joking I can do. And he appreciated it for the joke that it was. I didn't mean anything by it. I was just messing. Oh, God. I thought that was rather clever that day. Anyway, don't take life too seriously, folks. This is my Kaylee 7. I'll talk to you later.